Okay, so this is our meeting, February 7th, 2022. And we are at Hudson Brothers. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, okay. I don't care. Worried about it. Okay, so anyway, few things that were coming up is our 6-month drive to director. This will actually start March 1st. The reason why I say that is because now this program, I'm not meant to scare you. This program is meant to push. It's meant to grow you and step out of your comfort zone. So like I said, it will start March 1st. The reason why we're starting March 1st is because we have a fall incentive that starts in August. And if you promote to director in September, that gives you a whole bunch of points toward that incentive. So there's reason behind this now. The fall incentive will start August 1st. And if you promote, so the reason why I'm doing this 6-month director, and this is, so I'm doing a training once a month with Cincy Home Office. And this woman does trainings with people every month. I mean, this is what she does. She does consultant training. And she's helped me guide me through this. So the reason why she wanted me to do 6 months is because I promoted to director in 6 months. So I'm formulating this based off of what will work for the Drive to Director program. Now we will do a Zoom the week before. And the thing is, if you are willing to do this, then I'm holding you accountable. I don't know how many people will do it, but I have an idea of at least 3 to 4 definites, if not. I did. So I have an idea of who's going to do it. Some idea. I don't care how many do it. But this is going to be, we will do monthly Zoom meetings throughout March. We will still have a monthly team meeting in March that will be off topic of that. But we will do weekly Zoom meetings throughout March. And we will go through ways to grow your business. And then after March, we will have 1 to 2 Zooms a month. And it will be only this group of people. So everyone's like-minded, everyone wants the same goals. And so we will have this monthly Zoom. The thing is, unless it is a life or death emergency, I expect you to be there. Be on. I don't care if you're on your phone. I don't care whatever. No recordings, no nothing. I want you there and committed. This is going to take commitment. This is going to take accountability. And that's one thing that we're going to learn is self-accountability. Learning how to control our mindset. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. Well, we got to keep going. I mean, that's it. We got to keep going. And the way this works is if you do what we do in that 1 month, it'll be cookie cutter. And you got to keep it going. So I'm basically giving you the habits, the way to think, and how to. Like I said, this is going to be scary. This is going to be, it's meant to push. Don't look at it as scary. If you don't hit the goals, that's fine. We roll over to the next month. The thing is, if you mindset manifest what you want out of this. Why we're digging deep. We're digging deep here. Why are we doing this? What is our reason behind this? What is, and you're going to find things about yourself that you didn't maybe know before, of why you're doing this, or why you want this for yourself. Maybe you do know. Maybe you've thought about that. But we're digging deep. And we're, like I said, we're going to hold ourselves accountable. The reason that Marlo has me diving deep like this is because if you want it, then you're going to get it. If you want it, then you're going to do what you got to do to get it. Now, I understand 6 months is scary. Oh my God. It's crazy. It's okay if you don't convert your director in 6 months, but I promise you that if you don't convert your director in 6 months, you're going to be damn well close. Promise. If you do what I tell you. Okay. Okay. You sure? Okay. So, we're going to talk about setting goals. We're going to talk about why you set goals, how to push for that goal. And I'm talking pushing into the last freaking minute of the month. So tonight, we're going to talk about growth-oriented actions, which is going to lead into next month of what we're doing. So for 5 years in this business, I have heard IPAs. IPAs are income producing activities. We are scratching IPAs. IPAs are out of the question because IPAs are income producing activities. You're looking for what is going to get you money now, which is good. But what you want to look for is what will get you money in 6 months, what will get you money in a year. So it's what am I doing to grow me to where I need to be? Okay. So if you have, so this is, okay, I'm gonna give an example. So you have a girl who wants to place an order for a warmer. Let's just say a warmer. So she wants to place an order, not necessarily. What you want to do is you want to turn that order into a party. Then at that party, flip it and get them to join. Because them under you, you're going to make long-term money. You're looking at longevity rather than these 30 days. You want to look at longevity and sustainability in your business. You don't want to look at the here and now all the time. And when I say this, I mean, heck, if you do this with every order, you're looking at potentially recruiting 10 people. I mean, I'm just giving an example or giving out numbers, but if you say, okay, this girl, she knows a lot of people, she's got a good personality, she's got a good work ethic. All right, look, how about you get that warmer for free? And whenever by doing that, and Taylor plus other things or half off items or whatever, and by that point you flip it and you say, okay, we're going to do a bag party. That bag party, she is doing the work of the consultant. She is going out, she is getting those orders. And then when you come back, hey, how did you like it? And then whenever you find out how she liked it, okay, well, have you ever thought about doing what I do? And if we do this tonight, if you join, I can flip this to you and you can make the money off of this bag part. You're making money day one. You give them that option. Hey, you're making money right now. And these people are your customers. they're going to do it. And if they don't do it, I promise you, it's still in the back of their mind. And and then at that point, follow up with them on that month later. The follow-up, y'all, the fortune is in the follow-up. And when I tell you that the fortune is in the follow-up, I mean that, because I can tell you in the last 5 years how many times I have not followed up with customers. I have an app on my phone, and this is literally how I do it. Now, yeah, I do monthly mail outs, but you know, that's not where I really make my sale. I make my sales and my continuation of sales through this app. Tells me exactly what I need to do. As a leader, it tells me exactly what I need to do. Amen. I'm telling you, it tells you everything you need to do to follow up, and it is a message away. The reason why I say this is because okay, so I have, yeah, my entire mindset has changed in the last 2 months of my business and how I do things. So I used to be told that, you never know when you're going to find that rock star. You never know who's going to be your rock star in your business and your new recruits and whatever. And that's not even the way that I look at things now. I look at it, everybody is my rock star. Because the thing is, you are missing that one thing, that one thing. The only difference between you and the girl at the top is the fact that you just got to keep going. She didn't give up. She kept going. When she told the no, she kept going. When she was tired, she kept going. She had the vision. She had the mindset. I'm going after it, and I'm doing it. And it's all about mindset. And this is something I have really, y'all, I had a goal last month, 2,000 PRV. I was hell bent and determined, y'all. I was 70 PRV away. I messaged 10 customers, ended up getting 2,100 PRV for the month. But I was determined. I was damn determined. And I wish I had this years ago. Ain't no damn telling where I'd be now. Ain't no damn telling. But the fact is, I figured it out now. And I want to pass that on. It's all about mindset. It's all about, how you handle it, how you handle that situation that's being thrown at you. All right, this is what I got right now. For instance, I'll just throw you a day of my life. The 4-month-old is screaming and crying. The 18-month-old wants snacks again for the 5th time today. I've got a 10-year-old that I have to homeschool. Husband's gone. I have no help. And all at once, everybody's screaming at me. Like, at least the babies are. If the 2-year-old screams at me, I'd probably beat him. But they're screaming at me. And I'm like, okay. All right, how do I handle this? And I problem solve and I get it done. And then I'm like, okay, get my mind right. Gotta face the day. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Life happens. Life is not always good to us. But we have to keep trucking forward. Because the thing is, whatever your current situation is, it is temporary. It is so freaking temporary. And the fact that we as human beings literally hold the gas pedal and the steering wheel of our lives is so serious. It's so true. What are you going to do about it? All right. Well, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? All right. Well, I'm going to keep trucking along. I'm going to keep trucking along. I'm going to keep trucking along. So my job is to make it easier on you. This is why we're talking about this new consultant training, because I have realized one thing in the last 5 years, that not everybody trains the new consultants the same way. I can tell you that I have not even trained my consultants the same way. I trained you different than I trained you, that I trained the next person. I can tell you that I have. I can tell you that I have waited 4 months and been like, well, shit, I didn't tell them that. Did I tell them that? Oh God. Oh God. It's like the day you asked me about annual sales and annual mentor, and I'm like, shit. I didn't tell her about that. So this is what we got. Seriously. Seriously. Because I didn't tell her. So this is the way that we're gonna. I was new. I was very new at that point. She's been with me almost the entire 5 years I've been there. Seriously. So I'm gonna screen share so that everybody. Oh, honey, we were. We sure were. You did get close. I saw that. Okay, so I'm sharing my Google Drive. Okay, I'm gonna turn my video off for a minute. Honey, I've had to teach myself Google Drive. Okay, so Google Drive. Okay, so I have made these 3 folders. Empowered by Leaders has nothing yet. The reason why is because I'm focusing on everybody first. So then I created this folder, Empowered by Sense. Then I created this folder, New Consultant Training. So lots of things in here will probably be in here, but I might just do away with this. I don't know. Depending on how this 6-month drive to Dorado goes, will depend on whether I use this folder. But I am manifesting here.
I think it's last time a YouTube video that would be great for new consultant training.
Oh, I made my own.
There's one like extremely easy how to update the story, and I've had a heck of a time.
Yeah, I made my own. I don't want to mess up your page.
Oh,
okay. So what we're doing here is we're going to click on New Consultant Training. The other thing, actually, let's start here first. The reason why I made my own is because, I was just saying my dang on, is because, let's just do this. I'm going to type in YouTube, because I know what is being covered. That is why. I know I did it. So I can tell you what is in there. So this is my YouTube channel. So we have go to videos. We have new consultant video 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. And these are uploaded not to take the weight off of the sponsor, but to give the sponsor help. If you know what I mean. So so this is the new consultant training. This is for the consultant though. This is not for the sponsor. This is just a copy of the consultant guide. This is you find your why. The reason why is because video 5 we talk about your why. This is your frank list. So they can actually click on it, print it, go ahead and work on it. And I talk about these things in the video. Okay. Now I'm probably going to expand and go forward, but I try to keep these videos down to 15 minutes or less. Because I understand people ain't got a whole lot of time to be watching those things on YouTube videos. This is just a document. This is a document that just says I just joined now. What? Just some helpful information. This was Chastity's. This is your first things first checklist because I go through with them explaining the first things first checklist and what they need to do and things like that. So that is there. It's just a PDF, but it's something for them to at least look at. So, and then if you go back, and I'm going to share these 2 links on the team page so that you have access to these documents. So every time you get a consultant, this is what you're going to look at right here. So these are for you. I have put in here, find your why. And I'm probably going to move some of this stuff to the leaders page, trying to keep things separate from just general stuff to just leader stuff. So find your why. And if y'all think that would be more helpful, I'll do it. Okay. So that way you can only look at leaders. You won't have to look at the team stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So find your why. Yeah. So like this will stay here. This is just a blank electronic payment thing that I add into my like my grab bag stuff. And then that's just a catalog host. It's 6 months. You can really I uploaded it. Anyway, it's on here. So there's 6 months, it's 6 months per calendar. You go through and you write down all your hosts, and then you just take it over to the next catalog, go back to those hosts. 4 legs of success. I'll move this over to the leadership. This is your GOAs, not IPAs. Okay, growth oriented activities. 70 days. This is just things to coach. I'm actually probably going to delete that. I don't like that one. Frank's list. Everybody needs Frank's list. This is a new consultant email. So when that person joins your team, all you got to do is access this, copy, paste, send it. And this has the links for them to get to my YouTube page and the link to get to the new consultant Google Drive. So everything is right there for them. I'm trying to take the work out of everybody, and that way it's cookie cutter. It's duplicatable. That's what I want. So then this is actually going to be for you, the sponsor. I have a hard copy here. You can look over it. This is ways to train based off of whatever. Now the things at the top you want to know. Their join date, their 15 day, their 70th day. Huh?
Okay. So where you want to find out?
Yeah. I mean, it's broken down. You talk to them. You can cover all this. A lot of this stuff I'm covering in the training videos, but you just touch on it. That's it. But the thing is you don't do this until they watch those videos. Because I tell them to call you. I tell them to text you. And you tell them, when you text them the beginning, tell them, you're going to say, okay, I'm going to email you this right now, copy and paste the email, send it. You're going to watch the new consultant video on the director's YouTube page. At the end of every video, text me and tell me whenever you have completed your task, because I'm giving them tasks to do in every video. The first video, they announce their business and they create their YouTube, their party on the workstation. They announce their business. Oh shoot, I should have brought my notes. That was the big, and they started looking at the first things first checklist. The second one, they start to work on the Frank's list, and they go ahead and set up their party. They have to be able, we touch on Shooting Star, we touch on Facial Start Award, and then I go through and I explain home parties, online parties, bag parties. I show them my bag party, they see everything. So they should have an idea of what they're coming to you with. Then their last video is their why. And we really search and find out what is their why and why are they doing it. So these are the things I'm talking about. Now I'm going to do other videos, but this is the bare minimum. This gets them started. And then you have this to cover. You print this off for every one of them. You print it off, you go through and you check. I mean, print off 5. Go ahead and have 5 sitting to the side somewhere so you know where they are. So whenever you got a new consultant, you can go through and do it. Because I promise you this is the thing. This is why I'm focusing on this so much. It has to be, you have to have a system. That system has to be able to work if you are not there. So if you get a new consultant and I'm not there, you're using my system. I'm giving you my system. I'm giving you everything you need. So you have everything you need at the touch of your hand. And if you have questions, then you refer to the workstation, the team page, but I'm probably going to use this more than the team page. I'll upload some things to the team page, but documents and stuff, that way we have them. You have them on your phone. I mean, you can download Google Drive. So everything is here. I mean, I want this to be easy. I want you to be successful. I don't want this to be stressful because so what I thought about doing was doing another Party with Purpose training. But I don't know if I can fit that in before Drive the Director. However, we could extend Drive the Director and include Party with a Purpose for whoever wanted to do it. Because the thing is I've been using Chloe's stuff, the chassis stuff, and I want my own. I want my stuff for my group and my team. Is that it? Yeah. Some of it. But anyway, so if y'all have ideas of how we can fit in Party with Purpose is literally the bare minimum of nobody's business to be. It would be nice if it was Party with Purpose to lead up to the director.
Lead the director, because it would flow perfect.
We could. So the other thing about lead to director, yes. The reason, okay, so the way that I've got this laid out, you have your new consultant stuff here. This is going to carry you. There's actually stuff in there to carry them through their first 70 days. After their first 70 days, I will give you, I'm going to create another, some type of document or Google Drive something. How to, it's going to be the dummy version of the 6 months of director drive. So we get our person and then we grow them. We get our people and then we grow them. Because the thing is, we got to get out of this certified lead thing if they want it. If they want to grow, or if they look at you one day and they say, hey, I want to start leading a team now. Okay, fine. This is what we're going to do. And we're going to go through this. It's not like a director. You don't have to be as extensive, but it's a mentality. It's a way to work. Smarter, not harder, but looking at different things. So I probably a lot, but with a Party with a Purpose, I want to make like a 6-month drive to director or a drive to director. I won't call it 6-month drive to director. Drive to director facilitator guide. So it's something that you can refer to is what I'm looking for. And then it's just going to be a lot of coaching and stuff, but coaching is one thing we're actually going to cover in 6-month drive to director. I've been doing it wrong for 5 years. 5 years. And I figured this out back in September, but working with Marlo has helped me even more with that and develop that. So I will pass the skill on to you so that you can do this, because this is truly the way to get them to do what they said they're going to do. And to get them find their way, basically, is what we're looking at. So this, like I said, this will be done. Every person needs to know about this.
Okay. Y'all need any?
I'm good.
Okay.
So this will be literal everything that you need. And then this here is just that you sponsor someone. This is a document I think Chris Chastity made. You can click on this stuff. And it's like, yeah, this is Chastity.
Yeah,
so this is her welcome email, which I basically took it and just made it mine. New consultant email, new consultant welcome packet. Some of this stuff we're going to be covering in 6-month drive to director. But the thing is, I didn't make welcome packets the first 6 months I was doing this. We're taking this down to your brand new. The whole mindset of these people you're bringing in, they're new. It's nice to send them a welcome packet, but if you can't do it, then that's what your sponsor, your director is here for. I'm good, thank you. So so that's what they're here for. That if you can't do something, hey, look, I don't know, I just need some help with this right now. That's fine. Call your sponsor, call your director, whoever. And honestly, I'll make welcome packets to be sent to everybody who will join, who, in our team, until you, the leader, kind of feel like you kind of getting your feet wet with it. You know what I'm saying? I will be. But I'm gonna give it.
I know one thing that I'm still having trouble like trying to decipher between are the different packets. Even though I was watching a lot of YouTube videos.
You do your own. You do your own.
Yeah,
You
but what I'm
do.
saying is, sample packets. Like
Okay.
packets. Like honestly, I feel like they're starting to get like
And they do
intertwined.
kind of overlap. I mean, my customer appreciation always has joint information in it. I mean, it just does. And honestly, they are a lot of the same. But I do mine different. I don't send somebody samples and then send them customer appreciation and then send them joy stuff. No. Yeah, girl ain't just be spending all kinds of money and everything. And if I can't plop a stamp on it, I ain't doing it unless you're a clubber. If you club with me, then I'll pay $3 shipping for you. I will, because you're buying from me every month. So I do my felt samples. I'm in an envelope and they're thin. I do a thank you. I can stick a thank you note in there or a thank you or a hit circle in there. It fits in an envelope. And then I do and then I'll do like a warmer of the month flyer, something. And then if it's something that, if it's somebody that like I kind of feel like they would be good, it's like I might put something in there about joining. But that's it. Like I don't overdo it. I ain't got time for it. I got 3 youngins, 1 homeschool, 2 of them that can't fend for themselves. I ain't got time for it. I got a husband too. But anyway, that's we do it. Don't break the bank. Do it. Like do what you can afford. Don't break the bank over there. Like do what you can afford. And because the thing is like when I was a new consultant, I couldn't afford the things I'm doing now. But my paycheck is bigger than it was then. And that's the thing that I'm getting. I want everybody to understand that your current situation is not permanent and that your want and your dream life and your home are possible. And that's what we're doing. Okay. So we are doing GOAs. We're going to start the 6 months of director. We're going to do this. I'm actually going to stop sharing. I think that's all I had to show on here. Okay. The bar. Okay, I'm going to growth oriented. Okay, so this is just kind of like where I've been working on the 6 month drive to director thing. Yeah, this is what I wanted to go through.
Is this like all those videos we showed up?
No, our little goodie if you showed up was if you wanted, I can't bring the all as well wax collection, but I actually brought the, I brought the current wax collection, the new ones. So if y'all wanted a bar or a cube of each or whatever to make samples, then you can take them. Mhm. I don't know anything.
Do you normally buy like two different scents? Because that one video, I don't remember which one it was. You
I
put,
do
like,
usually buy two, but if I have leftovers from the year before, I try to use those.
So what I've done, I have so many leftover testers from the previous year.
Yeah,
It's not very nice. It's not a lot of them.
major.
Box those bars, you know, you got consultant that just on the head, we make her sick and I have to sit that way. I just put paper sticky labels, type write the name on it, stick it on it. That way I'm not used to have some sisters now.
Yeah.
but I still have tons of freaking samples from.
Use them. Use them.
I'm still passing them out.
Don't waste them.
And honestly,
The Wild Alley banana. Okay. I didn't bring my
but I'm so
phone.
glad they brought that.
A3.
I don't know if you remember that whole collection.
Which one?
The new one that one was.
Oh,
I know I've
okay.
seen it, but I was just thinking.
I feel the same way.
I forget the name of it, but it was the. And that's the one that I like screenshotted and
Mhm.
put on Facebook. I
Here we go. So I'm sharing this with you because I forgot to last month. So the 2022 social media trends, this is what's going to get you out there and get you followers, and get your followers to buy from you or whatever. Okay, so the number one thing in social media that's going to get you followers, going to get you attention, and I promise you that they're watching you
What is
regardless.
it?
Well, it's more or less just this.
Oh,
So
okay.
live videos. Live videos. Videos is the number one driver to create a relationship faster with your customer. Relatable content, meaning, you know, thinking about things that somebody else probably goes through. Right now, a lot of people's focus is mental health. You know, things like that. Things that people can relate to. You're a mom, you've got dogs, it's raining or whatever.
Updated my story wasn't for me starting at the beginning when I did. I would have been freaking out a little bit more on like the little extra money coming in because it was around that time frame when I found out one of my dogs had cancer,
Mhm.
and that took a major toll on me.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I was like trying to decide if I was gonna take a child, my child.
Right. So things like that, things that people can relate to. People want to see quality. But they want to see you. They want to see you being authentically you, which it plays into Cincy's core values of simplicity, authenticity, and generosity. But people want to know that you're being you and not being some fake person. They're gonna trust you more. They're gonna feel more. They're gonna feel like they're more connected to you if they know who you are.
Like kind of like some of the videos I did with, I forget which bars they were.
Mhm.
Oh, the Bring Back on bars, but I didn't mean to do it, but my facial expression sometimes is the best.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ugh. So it's
Personality. Show your personality. Like I said, be authentically you. And so a lot of people are not very comfortable with live videos. I have become comfortable with live videos.
I wouldn't tell you that, like, I thought you were going to do that. You said that.
I have, and I'm telling you, it has changed my business, honestly. It has changed my business because now people are coming to me. I completely understand what Chastity told me for years and years and years and years. So,
I noticed after doing one or two live videos that it's easier to do, but I'm like, just.
you just have to, but just go with it. Just go with it. But that live videos is how social media is turning. I mean, and I'm really kind of trying to step out of my comfort zone and trying to figure out, you know, I didn't even know what Instagram really was until like probably 4 months ago. And I've just gotten comfortable kind of with Instagram.
I just thought I'm worried of not sort of something, but